we are back here for race number 2. Dom Santina in the broadcast booth with me. Dom, ready for race number 2 here at the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Yeah, we had a good race number 1, clean, quick. Let's hope ultimately keep it as competitive as we saw.
Yeah, it would be nice to see if we can keep it rolling here from race number 1 and into race number 2. Getting ready to send it to tonight's invocation and the national anthem. All right, we're going to send it down trackside.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we are back here. Got about a minute left here in qualifying. Current fast qualifier is Ryan Scheidt, 13.188. Or no, Cameron Merriman goes to the top of the board, 13.188. Ryan Scheidt second, Jason Nygaard third, Dustin Griffith, Shape Hollow. Richie Preston on the racetrack now. Richie Preston 6, John Batista, Trevor Royer, Mason Hannigan, Tyler Schell goes into the top 10. See if you can ride along with Tyler. 30 seconds left here. So we've got about 29 cars, 30 cars taking time. 20 seconds left. Miles Jansen finish up his lap. Going to move up to 15th. Cameron Merriman's going to win the Lucas Oil Pole Dash Award winner. Going to get these guys lined up here. Looks like we might only have three heat races. 10 cars going 8 laps per heat race. Going to get heat race number 1 here presented by Super Clean onto the racetrack. Waiting for, looks like 4 more to grid. Good evening, Patricia. Make sure you message the page. You won prize pack here there in race number 1. So make sure you message the page. All right, starting on the pole here for heat race number 1, presented by Super Clean. It's going to be the 314 from Dayton, Ohio. That is Cameron Merriman starting second. In the Elbows Up Sim Sport, Catch Pets Apparel, number 29 from Bloomington, Indiana. That is Dustin Griffiths. Starting in third spot in the Black Diamond Motorsports, Ultimate Dirt TV, number 54 from Ellington, Florida. That is John Batista. In the fourth spot in the Elbows Up Sim Sport, BS Air, Catch Pets Apparel, Fairway Mortgage, number 85 from Millersburg, Pennsylvania. That is Tyler Shell. Starting in the fifth spot. In the 77, that is Dale Jordanson. Starting sixth in the Brent Marks Racing Sim Team, M&M Painting and Construction, Wicked Cushion, number 5 from York, Pennsylvania. That is Jeremy Zarfos. Starting ninth in the Casey's General Store, number 4 from Des Moines, Iowa. That is Jason Randolph. Starting eighth in the 257, that is John Lopresto. Starting ninth in the 14, that is Jeff Peterson. And starting 10th in the 231, that is Chad Patrick. 10 cars going 8 laps. Top 3 to tonight's A main, top 2 the pole dash. Everybody else through the consolations. Getting ready to go green. Green flag. Cameron Merriman won race number 1. Already set sail here in race number 2. Dustin Griffiths in the second spot. John Batista in third. Tyler Shell fourth. Jeremy Zarfos in fifth. Down the back straightaway they go. Front 3, front 4 now. Single file. Front 5, single file. Completing lap number 2. Cameron Merriman out front. John Batista looking to the outside of Dustin Griffiths. See if he can get a... Now he's going to look on the inside. Now can't get around him. Good battle here from second on back. Dustin Griffiths, John Batista, Tyler Shell, Dale Jordanson, the top 5. Gonna see 3 laps to go. Next time by here off turn number 4. Three to go that time. John Batista looking for that second spot. He will take it. Dustin Griffiths back to third. Tyler Shell in fourth. Dale Jordanson still fifth. 2 to go. John Lopresto 6. Jeremy Zarfos, Jason Randolph, Jeff Peterson, Chad Patrick, the top 10. White flag in the air this time for Cameron Merriman. Battle for second is settled down. John Batista is second. Dustin Griffiths in third. Tyler Shell looking to the inside for the third and final transfer spot. He will not get it. Cameron Merriman will win heat race number 1, presented by Super Clean. John Batista second. Dustin Griffiths, Tyler Shell, Dale Jordanson, John Lopresto, Jeremy Zarfos, Jason Randolph, Jeff Peterson, Chad Patrick. So far, so good, Dom. Race number 1 was pretty sporty. See if we can keep it going with race number 2.
There saw a couple good battles there up front for the second and third spot, and then right there at the end for that fun. We'll see what happens. Second heat right.
All right, heat number 2 coming onto the racetrack now, presented by Signed It Up. Sorry, I have a little issue here. All right, getting ready to go green. Ryan Shea, Shea Paulo on the front row. Trevor Royer, Kevin Hanley, Matt Dixon, Alex Stautiger, Anthony Lepresto, Curtis Merriman, Josh Hall, Cody Kelly, green flag. Ryan Scheit out front. Shea Paulo in the second spot. Kevin Hanley in third. Kevin Hanley, Trevor Royer, Alex Stautiger, the top 5. Take over, Dom. I'll be right back. All right, sorry. Back here. Dom, you got me?
Yeah, I got you, Mike.
All right, sorry about that. I had a situation here. There was a random car sitting out front of my house. I didn't know who it was. The way things are going right now, you got to be suspicious. So. All right, Jason Nygaard out front here. Richie Preston in the second spot. Mason Hannigan, Michael Sheridan, Miles Jansen, the top five. Alex Good. No, Miles Jansen, hard end over end in turns 3 and 4. Jason Nygaard down the back straightaway for the final time here in heat race number 3, presented by Scott King's Design. Jason Nygaard will win. Richie Preston second, Michael Sheridan third, Mason Hannigan fourth, Eric Wilkie will come home in fifth. Would help if you turned the microphone on. I was talking for 3 laps there, Dom.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah. All right, I think we're gonna get a C main here. C main.
I know, Mike, you had to step away for. Had some good battles up front in these last.
Yeah, some good racing. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. The way things are going right now, you have some random people outside your house. You got to check on it. So.
Living in some.
Yeah, crazy times. That's for sure. Here, C-Main coming on to the racetrack, presented by Dirty Girl and Dirty Dick Speedwear. Starting on the pole in the 51, that is Jeremy Zarfo. Starting in the second spot will be the 159 of Josh Hall. Starting third will be the 59 of Casey Gus. Starting fourth will be the 50 of Jason Randolph. Starting fifth in the 13 of Cody Kelly. Starting 6th will be Scott King. 7th will be Jeff Peterson. 8th, Curtis Merriman. 9th will be Brett Bennett. 10th will be Chad Patrick. 11th will be Matt Dixon. And 12th will be Miles Jansen. "12 cars going 12 laps, top 4 to the rear of tonight's B main. For sure, Patricia. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, Jeremy Zarfos, Josh Hall here on the front row. Green flag. Zarfos through turns 1 and 2. Josh Hall in the second spot. Jason Randolph gets into it with Casey Gus. Randolph's going to go to the infield. Going to try to refire. He will keep it going. No caution. Jeremy Zarfos out front. Josh Hall second. Curtis Merriman third. Casey Gus still riding in the 4th spot. Scott King up into 5th. Matt Dixon 6th. Working down the back straightaway. Jeremy Zarfos out front now by just a little over now, half a second from Josh Hall. Curtis Merriman in 3rd. Great battle here from 4th on back for the 4th and final transfer spot. Casey Gus, Scott King, Matt Dixon. 4th, 5th, and 6th. Here is Dixon's going to put it. Oh, no, that's not Dixon. That is Chad Patrick, I believe, was getting the outside fence a couple times. Back here in the 4th spot, Casey Gus, Scott King, Matt Dixon battling hard here for the 4th and final transfer spot. Great racing here for that last transfer position to get into tonight's B main. Casey Gus, Matt Dixon, Scott King. Miles Jansen coming to life as well. He wants that 4th and final transfer spot. Still, Jeremy Zarfos out front. Curtis Merriman in 2nd as Casey Gus is riding that outside fence. Gonna come to a stop. Caution on the racetrack. Caution on the racetrack. Jeremy Zarfos, Curtis Merriman, Josh Hall, Matt Dixon, Scott King, Miles Jansen, Cody Kelly, Brett Bennett, Jeff Peterson, and Chad Patrick, the top 10. So we got 10 cars running on the racetrack. Casey Gus, Jason Randolph taking it to pit road. They're done for the evening. Looks like we're going to have 4 laps to go. Dom should be been a good race there for the 4th and final transfer spot. See if we can regain that for the last couple laps here before we head to the B main.
Yeah, Mike, I had my eye in that battle as well. I watched Gus end up getting into the wall there, effectively ending the night. Yeah, good battle back and forth between a couple of guys. We'll see what will happen here in this lap shootout.
All right, getting ready. Going to have a Tim Sims prize pack as soon as we finish up here. 2 of them, actually. As soon as we finish up here with the C main. Going to have you type a word into the channel, and we will get it going tonight for that prize pack. Zarfos getting ready. Pace truck's off. Going to have 4 laps to go here in the C main, presented by Dirty Girl and Dirty Dick's Racewear. Green flag. Zarfos out front. Curtis Merriman, Josh Hall, Matt Dixon. Side by side for that third spot. Dixon's going to slide up. Josh Hall going to try to cross him back over. Looks to the outside as Dixon gets into the fence there. 3 laps to go. Scott King in the 5th spot. 6 is Miles Jansen. Jeremy Zarfos off turn number 4. We'll see. 2 to go that time. Curtis Merriman closing in. Matt Dixon still in 3rd. Josh Hall 4th. A little bit back to Scott King. Curtis Merriman looking on the outside. Now he's going to dive to the inside. White flag in the air. Curtis Merriman. Jeremy Zarfos the front 2. Great battle here at the front of the field. Zarfos pulling away now through turns 3 and 4. And Jeremy Zarfos will win tonight's C-Main. Curtis Merriman 2nd. Matt Dixon 3rd. And Josh Hall will finish in 4th.
Josh Hall got mighty lucky. He got into the wall there on the backside of the. Gathered it back up and hung on for.
All right, going to get B-Main onto the racetrack now, presented by General Tires. Going to go 14 laps. Going to get the top 11 drivers now. So we got 13, going to take 11. Going to send 2 home. All right, got all 13 gridded up. Whoops, wrong one. Starting on the pole will be the 85 of Tyler Schell. Starting second will be the 90 of Trevor Royer. Third will be the 1 of Mason Hannigan. Fourth, the 77 of Dale Jordanson. Fifth will be Alex Staudiger. 6th, Eric Wilkie. 7th, John LaPresto. 8th, Anthony LaPresto. 9th, Alex Good. 10th, Jeremy Zarfos. 11th, Curtis Merriman. 12th, Matt Dixon. 13th, Josh Hall. 13 cars, 14 laps. Top 11 to the rear of tonight's A-Main. Pace truck's off, getting ready to go green, getting ready to cut them loose for tonight's B-Main, presented by General Tires. Green flag in the air. We are racing here in tonight's B-Main. Schell put in the fence there, but kept his foot in the gas through turns 1 and 2. Royer in the 2nd spot. Mason Hannigan in 3rd. Dale Jordanson, Alex Staudiger, 4th and 5th. Looking to go 3 wide here with Mason Hannigan. They complete lap number 1. Still Tyler Schell, Trevor Royer, Mason Hannigan, Alex Staudiger looking for the slide job for the 3rd spot. Looks like he will take it as Hannigan battles back on the inside. Hannigan going to take back 3rd. Staudiger 4th, Dale Jordanson in 5th. Schell, Trevor Royer, Mason Hannigan, Alex Staudiger, Dale Jordanson, Jeremy Zarfos in 6th. Got one already off the racetrack. Josh Hall taking it to pit road. He's over. Alex Good currently in that 11th and final transfer spot. Tyler Schell still out front. Trevor Royer, Mason Hannigan, the top 3. Ooh, we got one flipping wildly. Race leader Tyler Schell flipping wildly down the front straightaway going into turn number 1. We're going to go back and watch that one as he's going to come off turn number 4. Get that little opening there at off turn number 4. Hit the outside fence and flip wildly down the front straightaway going into turn number 1. Saw some great racing there, Dom. It was pretty sporty, especially there through the field.
Yeah, for sure. I think the biggest thing is everyone just kind of wants to keep it as clean as possible. Most of these guys will advance as long as they just make it through. Heartbreak for Shell there out front leading and just gets into the wall. Pretty much ends his night.
Got Trevor Royer. That's not right. Trevor Royer, Mason Hannigan, Alex Staudiger, Dale Jordanson, Jeremy Zarfos, Matt Dixon, John Lopresto, Anthony Lopresto, Curtis Merriman, Alex Good, and Eric Wilkie. Top 11 on the racetrack right now. We will transfer to tonight's A main. Green flag. Trevor Royer through turns 1 and 2. Mason Hannigan in the second spot. Alex Staudiger in third. Dale Jordanson, Jeremy Zarfos, the top 5. Seven down, 7 to go. Mason Hannigan, Alex Staudiger, Dale Jordanson. Good battling back here from second, third on back. Jordanson's up against the outside fence. Staudiger's going to cross him back over. Good battle behind him. John Lopresto, Jeremy Zarfos. Going to have 5 laps to go that last time. Ooh, John Lopresto's going to get tapped. I believe that was Jordanson that got him. I'm going to go back and watch that one. Oh, no, Jeremy Zarfos. Off turn number 4. Yeah, Dale Jordanson going to come down, get into John Lopresto. John Lopresto going to refire. Is going to tag the rear of the field. Crazy action there. About mid-pack.
Yeah, and Mason Hannigan nearly avoided disaster earlier, too, as he got into the wall, and Staudiger almost ran him over.
Looks like we still got 11 cars running on the racetrack. Those cars will go to tonight's A main. Four laps to go here in tonight's B main. Green flag. Trevor Royer out front. Mason Hannigan. Alex Staudiger's going to go around. Dale Jordanson back here as well. Going to bring out the caution flag. Everybody refired, so we're going to go back and watch it. Staudiger looks like he got into the fence just ever so slightly. Dale Jordanson turned him around. Staudiger just kept his foot in the gas, kept it going, and it's going to tag the rear of the field now. Crazy how that one unfolded. He spun, kept his foot in the gas, didn't really need to bring out the caution, but caution did fly there, Don.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Something going on with our leader. That outside wall. It's the third or fourth one we've seen up front. Hannigan also got into it a couple laps ago. So have to keep an eye out. Just because you're up front doesn't mean you.
Trevor Royer, Mason Hannigan, Dale Jordanson, Jeremy Zarfos, Matt Dixon, the top 5. Anthony LaPresto, Alex Good, Curtis Merriman, Eric Wilkie, John LaPresto, Alex Stautiger. Still the 11 cars running on the racetrack. These 11 will transfer to tonight's A main. Pole dash going to come up next, and then we're going to get to tonight's 30-lap A main. Pace truck's off. 3 laps to go. Green flag. Royer right up against the outside fence. Mason Hannigan, Dale Jordanson, Jeremy Zarfos, the front 4. Matt Dixon in 5th. Trevor Royer. Going to see 2 laps to go. Battle behind him. Mason Hannigan, Dale Jordanson, Jeremy Zarfos. Hannigan got the outside fence, kept his foot in the gas. Going to keep Jordanson behind him, but Dale's going to look to the inside. So is Jeremy Zarfos. White flag in the air. 3 wide for the second spot going into turn number 1. Jeremy Zarfos, Mason Hannigan, Dale Jordanson. 3 wide through turns 3 and 4. Trevor Royer will win. Dale Jordanson will finish in 2nd. Mason Hannigan 3rd, Jeremy Zarfo 4th, Matt Dixon will finish in 5th. Well, Dom, that was a heck of a finish there for tonight's B main.
Yeah, it was good action too throughout the whole race. Watching farther back, and hope it continues.
All right, pole dash coming onto the racetrack now. Jason Nygaard, Richie Preston, John Batista, Ryan Scheit, Cameron Merriman, Shea Paulo. The 6 cars coming on to the racetrack. Going to go 6 laps. Going to set the first 3 rows of tonight's A main here in the Wicked Cushion Esports pole dash. All right, Cameron Merriman, Shea Paulo, Jason Nygaard, John Batista, Ryan Scheit, Richie Preston, green flag, going 6 laps. Cameron Merriman out front, Jason Nygaard, Shea Paulo, John Batista, Ryan Scheit, Richie Preston. Great battle from about 4th on back. John Batista, Ryan Scheit, Richie Preston. Run 3 cars, pretty much single file. Cameron Merriman going to come off turn number 4. Shea Paulo still running. Oh, Jason Nygaard 2nd, Shea Paulo 3rd. John Batista 4th. Ryan Scheit back here in 5th. Good battle with Richie Preston. Halfway, 3 down, 3 to go. Shea Paulo is going to get the outside fence. Keep his foot in the gas. Going to only lose 1 spot. Cameron Merriman out front. 2 to go that time. Jason Nygaard still in 2nd. John Batista 3rd. Shea Paulo in 4th. White flag in the air now for Cameron Merriman. Jason Nygaard in the 2nd spot. John Batista, Shea Paulo. Checkered flag in the air here. Cameron Merriman will win. Jason Nygaard 2nd. John Batista 3rd. Shea Paulo 4th. Richie Preston will finish in 5th. And Ryan Scheit will come home in 6th. All right, race control is clearing the racetrack. As he does that, we're going to give tonight's Tim Sims prize pack away if you type in the word Super Clean. We'll do Super Clean again. It was a super clean, fun night. We had Jill from Super Clean on earlier tonight. So Super Clean. If you did win already, please do not type in again. But the first 2 people that type in Super Clean will win tonight's Tim Sims prize pack. All right, Dom, getting ready for 30 green flag only laps here tonight. It's going to be a good one. Can't wait to see what we have in store here tonight.
Yeah, my big one thing to kind of watch, and I've seen it really take effect here in the B now in that pole dash, that outside wall. They're running so close to it. We saw quite a few that B main make contact with that outside wall and kind of cause trouble. So keep an eye on that.
All right, Billy Raleigh and Steven Baumgartner. Message the page, Pete, please. The Dirt Racing Network page, and we'll get you squared away here tonight. But Billy Raleigh and Steven Baumgartner. Got these guys lined up here. 20 cars lined up. We're going to give you from 7th on back. It's going to be starting in the 7th spot will be Dustin Griffith. Starting 8th will be Kevin Hanley. 9th will be Michael Sheridan. 10th will be Trevor Royer. 11th, Dale Jordanson. 12th, Mason Hannigan. 13th, Jeremy Zarfos. 14th, Matt Dixon. 15th, Anthony Lepresto. 16th, Alex Good. 17th, Alex Stodiger. 18th, Curtis Merriman. 19th, Eric Wilkie. And 20th will be John Lepresto. So 20 cars, 20 laps, or 30 laps, excuse me. Dom, it's going to be a good one. Ready to cut them loose. It's going to be a little different than Lanier, but still should bring out some great racing here tonight when we cut them loose.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of them using that high line, as I mentioned, but competitive racing, let's hope.
They're going to take the iRacing green flag, race control, rearrange those first 3 rows. Probably didn't need 3 laps for this, but we're going to have to do it for 3 laps, and then we will cut them loose.
Green, green, green.
All right, Cameron Merriman and Jason Nygaard on the front row. John Batista, Shape Hollow, row 2. Richie Preston, Ryan Scheidt, row 3. Dustin Griffiths, Michael Sheridan, row 4. Kevin Hanley, Dale Jordanson. Trevor Royer, Jeremy Zarfos, Mason Hannigan, and Anthony Lepresto. Matt Dixon, Alex Stodiger, Alex Good, Curtis Merriman, John Lepresto, Eric Wilkie. Will be the 20 cars to get ready to go green. Get ready to go green. Should be a good one. Green flag in the air. Jason Nygaard all over Cameron Merriman for the race lead. John Batista in third. Richie Preston, Shea Paulo, the top five. Everybody right up against that outside fence, really trying to work it through 1 and 2 up against the outside fence. Richie Preston really leaning on that outside wall there, or excuse me, Cameron Merriman leaning on that outside wall. Jason Nygaard in that second spot. John Batista third. Richie Preston fourth. Shea Paulo in fifth. Back here, Dale Jordanson, first one to work, trying to work the bottom side. Jeremy Zarfo is going to go by in the sixth spot, working the bottom side of the racetrack. Jordanson right in his tire tracks. Ryan Scheidt in seventh as a caution flag will come out. Alex Staudiger, Anthony Lopresto, both on their sides here in turns 1 and 2. Hard contact between those two guys. Wild ride going into turn number 1. Re-racking it here. Merriman, Nygaard, Batista, Preston, Paulo, Zarfos, Jordanson, Scheidt, Sheridan, and Hannigan. Good start to the race there. Everybody right up against that outside fence. Dom, let's see if we can get the bottom side to work. I saw Zarfos make a couple good moves.
Yeah, that top line still the just barely into this that bottom line to go and get a good challenge up here for.
Getting ready to go green. Pace truck is off. Green flag. Good jump by Cameron Merriman, Jason Nygaard, John Batista. Richie Preston riding in the 4th spot. Shea Paulo 5th. Cameron Merriman right up against that outside fence. Jason Nygaard in the 2nd spot. John Batista in 3rd. 3 wide almost there for the 4th spot. Richie Preston, Shea Paulo, Jeremy Zarfos. Zarfos on the bottom side. Everybody else, Richie Preston trying to work through the middle there of the racetrack. Jeremy Zarfos on the bottom. Running in the 5th position. He's really the only one working the bottom side of the racetrack. See if he can find some grip down there. He's one of the only top guys running on the bottom as Shea Paulo works through the middle. Cameron Merriman still right up against the outside fence. Jason Nygaard there as well. John Batista in 3rd. Richie Preston in 4th. Jeremy Zarfo still 5th. Shea Paulo, Michael Sheridan, Trevor Royer, Dale Jordanson, Mason Hannigan back here in the top 10. Still 18 cars running on the racetrack. Going to see 20 laps to go this next time by. Just under now a full second lead. Cameron Merriman to Jason Nygaard. John Batista right there closing in the 3rd spot. Preston in 4th. Jeremy Zarfos in 5th. Zarfos on the bottom side. Still working the bottom side of the racetrack. Closing in on Preston for that 4th spot. Jeremy Zarfos' car really working good there on the bottom. He's going to look to the inside of Preston for that 4th position. Maybe a little contact there going down the back straightaway. side by side for the 4th spot. Best battle here on the racetrack. Jeremy Zarfos, Richie Preston for the 4th spot. Zarfos really pedaling the race car through turns 3 and 4 there. Cameron Merriman still out front, 1.5 seconds. John Batista Jason Nygaard second, John Batista third. Richie Preston still going to edge ahead in 4th. Jeremy Zarfo 5th. Michael Sheridan, Shape Hollow, Trevor Royer, Mason Hannigan, Ryan Scheidt now into the top 10. Closing in on 10 laps to go. 3 wide here, back here for the 7th position now. Trevor Royer, Shape Hollow, Mason Hannigan back here battling hard for the 7th spot. Everybody else pretty much single file in the front 5, front 6. Royer right up against the outside fence, over those bumps into turns 3 and 4. Hannigan on the middle side of the racetrack. Shape Hollow up against the outside fence there through turns 1 and 2. Side by side. Got one, I don't know, I'm not sure why I showed him up there. Cameron Merriman, 1.9 seconds now. See if we can go and see. He's going to catch the rear of the field. Alex Good up here. Dustin Griffiths just put in the outside fence. Cameron Merriman's closing in on them as we are under 10 laps to go now. Lap traffic is going to come into this one. It's Cameron Merriman closing in on Dustin Griffiths, running in the 17th running spot. Griffith's going to go to the bottom, allow Cameron Merriman right up against the outside fence where he's been this whole race. Next one is going to be Alex Good. Curtis Merriman dead ahead as well. These guys are going to let him go by. Nygaard's going to close in on the lap traffic as well. Curtis Merriman going to the bottom side, letting Cameron go around him. Jason Nygaard getting through the lap traffic as well, as we're going to see 5 laps to go that time. Next time, excuse me. Jason Nygaard still second. John Batista, Richie Preston, Jeremy Zarfos to top 5. 5 laps to go for Cameron Merriman. See if he can do the 2-step shuffle here tonight. Winning the first one and going to try to win here in the second one at the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Trying to get around Matt Dixon in the 14th running spot. He will go by. Jason Nygaard working through some lap traffic here now. Gets by Dustin Griffiths. Trying to go by Curtis Merriman. Cameron Merriman going to see 3 laps to go. A little glitch there. Working the lap, Kevin Hanley. John LaPresto is involved there as well. Hanley's throwing a little bit of a roadblock there. 2.5 seconds now. Cameron Merriman over Jason Nygaard. John Batista way long back. Another about 6 seconds back to John Batista running in 3rd. Richie Preston in 4th. Good battle here. Going to see the white flag that time for Cameron Merriman. Jason Nygaard. Merriman's going to lap almost up into the top 10, but Cameron Merriman will win. Jason Nygaard second. John Batista 3rd. See if Richie Preston can get up to him. No, John Batista 3rd, Richie Preston 4th, and Jeremy Zarfos will finish in 5th. Great race, Dom. We see the lap traffic come into effect in the first one, but we saw it here in the second one. It was great seeing these guys work through lap traffic.
Yeah, exactly, Mike. As you mentioned, it always makes it more entertaining with lappers in the way, and makes it a little bit more of a challenge, and makes.
All right, we're gonna get these guys in the channel. Jason went to. Still trying to. Oh, he ran out of fuel, so he's getting pushed around here. All right, as he's getting pushed around here, we'll talk to Batista. John Batista, got a copy.
Yeah, sure do.
All right, man. Great race. A lot of fun there with the lap traffic coming into play, but just talk about how it was there from the driver's seat.
Track was really blown off there, but it was a lot of fun. My car was pretty terrible most of the night, minus the heat race, so it was kind of just hanging on there for dear life, especially at the end. Richie tracked me down from about 2 seconds, so he was really quick. Probably should have got a top 3, but didn't quite block him at the end, but ran a somewhat defensive line, keep me in the podium. So yeah, good race to Richie. Very nice job to Cameron, who just flat out dominated. Jason was pretty quick too. It's just a tough track. Your car has to be set up really good. I just wasn't quite there.
How did it feel? How were the bumps there? It seemed like once the track started to blow away there, second half of the A main, the bumps kind of came into a factor and really seeing you hang on there right as you went into the corners trying to race up against the outside fence.
Yeah, it's just standard Charlotte. I really hate how bumpy this place gets. I mean, even the best of setups feels like complete garbage here. So, I don't really know a way to get around it yet. Hopefully this new update will keep some moisture back in the bottom of the middle here. But, yeah, I mean, it was just hang on for dear life up there and hope you don't get loose, hope you don't get tight. You just got to be just right.
All right, man. Any thank yous before I let you go?
Yeah, just Drew Neal at 19 Designs. All the guys at Black Diamond. We had a pretty solid night, I guess. You guys at Dirt Racing Network for putting this thing on. Roger, as usual, every week. Thanks for putting on DSRL. And congrats to Cameron and Jason on their 1-2 finish.
All right, man. Congrats on that third place, and talk to you next time.
Thank you, Mike.
Third place, John Batista. Get Jason here in the channel. Nygaard, got a copy?
I got a copy.
Hey, man, good run. Kept it in the top 2 all night long and just couldn't track down Cameron there at the end, but good, solid second place there for you. Talk about how it was there from the driver's seat.
I was really close on fuel because I ran out and about coming out of 4, I ran out of fuel on the last lap. But other than that, I didn't have anything for Cameron. I mean, he was probably half a tenth to a tenth faster than me a lap, but that's just something I'll have to find in the setup or something. But other than that, it was a solid night.
Just talk about how the track changed and through the whole night, but also through the A main and how it was there working through those lappers there at the end.
It was a good track all night. This track has a tendency to always go into the high side, and then it's a choo-choo train up along the wall. But other than that, good track like always.
All right, man. Anything before we let you go?
I gotta thank Alex and everybody at Team ABR and all of our sponsors, CSI Shocks, the Pit Logic app, Next Gen Fab, Wiki Cushion, Third Armada, and you for broadcasting, and Roger for the league.
All right, man. Congrats on that second place finish.
Thank you. Second
place, Jason Nygaard. Get Cameron here in the channel. Cam, got a copy?
Yeah.
All right, man. 2 for 2 here tonight. Good one on this one. Just pretty much flat out dominated. Just talk about how it was there from the driver's seat.
Yeah, how about that? That was pretty neat. My father and I, we came in the sim. It was a little late from the interview from the previous session, so we came in and I turned a couple laps, and we were slow as hell. I was like, Dad, why are we so damn slow? And it turned out this is actually an open setup race, and we were running the linear setup.
Oh, nice.
So it took us a couple minutes to get that straightened out, and then once I figured out that I could make my own changes, went and put a pole lap in. So that was really cool. Qualifying is so important in the sprint cars because when you have tight competition, it's really hard to make a lot of passes in a heat race or a consolation race, barring some luck with people getting crashed. So it was nice to start up front, and then from the feature race, just had a lot of pace and it was smooth sailing.
Just talk about how it was. I'm sure you knew you had a pretty sizable lead, but just trying to work through the lappers and pick them off one by one, especially when you're trying to figure out what line they're going to run, but also keep your advantage over Nygaard and Batista. Just trying to make sure you stay out front.
Yeah, that's certainly a challenge because at least that deep in the track state, one, I think that the top is really the only manageable line that has any pace, and so if you come off of it, you're dropping time to get back to it, and then you're also trying to make a pass, so you're compromising yourself there. So it's definitely a challenge in that respect. And then also, with Charlotte, I find more than other tracks, I have to make very deliberate decisions on what line I'm going to run. A lot of tracks, I can move around with a given setup depending on where I want to run. But Charlotte is a place where I pretty much have purpose built that setup to only sit on the top. And so I don't really have the option to come to the bottom because the car just won't rotate down there. So, yeah, it's tough coming through lap traffic, but then again, it's a lot of fun. And Charlotte's definitely a unique experience because it's like the one track on the calendar other than USA that you get to kind of simulate being on motocross. You're bouncing around out there. I'm in VR. I'm getting dizzy. I'm just like drinking beer on the cautions, trying to keep my head straight because it's wild in there. It's crazy bumpy.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go to celebrate a twofer here tonight?
Yeah, again, thank you guys for putting this on DSRL. It's really, really fun. So, all the guys, DSRL Dirt Racing Network, Wicked Cushion, Edmond Tripping Awards, Tim Sims, all the folks who make this thing happen. It's a good time on a Monday night. So thanks again. Thanks for putting it on.
All right, man. Congrats on that 2 wins tonight, and we'll talk to you again next time.
Thanks. We'll see you.
That is your race winner again here tonight. Cameron Merriman wins both races at the Lanier Speedway here at the dirt track Charlotte Motor Speedway. Final thoughts there, Dom. 2 great races, 2 great racetracks, and 2 wins from Cameron Merriman.
Yeah, pure domination on Merriman's part. But, yeah, we had some great races. I hope everyone watching enjoyed it. They were clean, exciting races, and hope to be back sometime soon.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with me. It's always fun to have someone in the booth with me to talk to. I feel like I've talked to myself a lot of times, but when you're in here, it's a lot better. But so everybody stay safe. I know it's crazy times right now. Stay safe. We'll be back, I believe, the end of the week, if not next Monday. So on behalf of Roger Wagner, Jeff Peterson, Dom Santina, my name is Mike Peterson. Have a great night, and we will talk to you again next time.